Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Matt Harry. I am one of the investment partners here at Apollo Crypto, and I'm here to bring you another installment in our bite-sized basics series, this time on Solana. Like all of these short-form presentations that focus on very specific areas or assets within the crypto landscape, the slides in this presentation are fairly content or copy heavy. That's been done on purpose, as I've stated in other recordings, to give you a reference doc that you can take away and look back on to solidify your understanding. So hopefully that is helpful. So we'll jump straight in here, the usual disclaimer. In terms of a Solana overview, at a high level, Solana is a high-performance blockchain platform designed to support decentralized applications, dApps, as we know them as. It was founded in 2017, so it's got a history dating back about 8 years now, and launched in 2020 by Anatoly Yakovenko. It was aiming to address issues like slow transaction speeds on Ethereum and high costs seen in other blockchains like Ethereum. So essentially, Sol was invented with the specific intention of stealing market share away from Ethereum by doing basically what ETH does, but doing it better, faster, and more securely. In terms of Solana's unique features, it introduced a new consensus mechanism, proof of history, which is a hybrid system that timestamps transactions, allowing for faster validation, significantly reducing block times and increasing transaction throughput or scalability, which was one of the early problems with Ethereum, which is now being addressed with layer 2 solutions, as you will hear in the Ethereum presentation. Solana can process over 50,000 transactions per second thanks to its unique consensus mechanism. Ethereum's current base load or capacity is around 15 transactions per second, and up to approximately 4,000 using L2 solutions like Optimism and Arbitrum. Cost per transaction on Sol is also extremely low, less than 0.2 of a cent, making it an attractive platform for developers and users looking for cost-effective solutions. So what does all that mean? So in terms of active addresses and value locked within both the Ethereum and Solana ecosystems, ETH is still currently well ahead by several multiples, given its first mover advantage. However, Sol is well ahead on activity metrics with 5 million daily users versus about 500,000 on Ethereum. It's also processing significantly more transactions, around 35 million a day, versus Ethereum, including its layer 2 solutions, coming in around 3 million a day. So Sol's low fees and speed are very desirable at a consumer level, or in relation to things like using the Solana blockchain for things like meme coins and decentralized exchanges. One of those being Jupiter, which is one of our portfolio assets here at Apollo Crypto, and a decentralized exchange being built on Solana. So in terms of comparison to its major competitor, which is Ethereum, as I stated before, scalability and speed, Ethereum has high gas fees, more so when the blockchain's congested, and slower transaction time. So Solana's architecture inherently supports higher throughput and lower fees due to parallel transaction processing and local fee markets. So what does parallel transaction processing mean? Well, if you think of a freeway full of cars, Ethereum processes each car individually in a line, whereas Solana has the ability to process multiple lanes at one time, meaning it is faster. In terms of local fee markets, think of the same freeway where everyone's paying the same toll, and when traffic is congested, that toll spikes. That's not local, that's global fee markets. Local fee markets mean that each type of vehicle, or in this case, each type of activity on the blockchain, pays a different fee when it's congested. So if NFT activity gets congested, only NFT fees spike, while things like sending Solana or voting stay cheap. So it's much more functional from a fee perspective. In terms of consensus, Ethereum has transitioned to proof of stake with the merge, as it's known, but it still faces some challenges in scaling. Solana's proof of history, proof of stake combo provides a different approach to consensus, providing both speed and security. So that merge on Ethereum happened in late 2022. Without getting too deep in the weeds on consensus mechanisms, Sol has seen an improvement on speed and security through its unique its unique consensus mechanism. In terms of the ecosystem, Ethereum has a more established ecosystem by virtue of the fact that it's been around significantly longer. It's got a vast array of dApps, NFTs, DeFi projects. Solana has, however, been rapidly catching up with significant growth in its developer and user base. And as per the previous slide, we've already discussed what that looks like. In terms of decentralization, there is a debate about Solana's level of decentralization due to the fact that it has fewer validators compared to Ethereum. However, there are ongoing efforts that aim to increase this number. So those are basically the Solana Foundation is attempting to make it easier and cheaper to participate as a validator as such, so that they can boost the number of participants in their network. Okay, so why is Solana valuable? Well, in terms of adoption, Solana has become the go-to platform for developers wanting to build high throughput applications, particularly in DeFi, meme coins, and DePIN and NFT markets due to its efficiency and low cost. So I've mentioned in an earlier slide the enormous amount of activity currently happening on Sol and how those activity metrics are well beyond what we're currently seeing on Ethereum. So I think this point's pretty self-explanatory. There is, however, one term that you may not be familiar with, and that's DePIN. So it just refers to blockchain-based management systems for real-world infrastructure. Things like decentralized access to computing power that have built-in crypto incentivization systems for crowdsourced services. If you don't understand, that's okay. You don't need to for the purposes of this presentation. Innovation and community on Solana. The platform's commitment to innovation, supported by a vibrant community, positions it well for future growth. The speed at which new projects are developed on Solana adds to its value. That's happening really quickly. And we're also seeing real-world asset integration. So Solana's ability to handle real-world asset tokenization, which is seen as a major emerging theme by the likes of BlackRock and Larry Fink. It's doing it with ease due to its scalability. So that could potentially lead to broader financial applications. We cover the rise of real-world assets in a little bit more detail in the Ethereum presentation, which you should already have if you're watching this. So perhaps just go back and review that if you've forgotten what that means. But basically, all of the tokenization of real-world assets like stocks and property that's happening on Ethereum is also happening on Sol. In fact, again, it's very well designed for this due to its high throughput and low fees. So the Sol token has seen really robust growth. It's now got a market cap that reflects significant investor interest, and this is largely due to its performance capabilities and its expanding ecosystem. So its price has appreciated from $5 in 2021 to around $150 today. So Sol has a current market cap of around $75 billion US. It's the 5th largest crypto asset excluding stable coins. The future of Solana. In terms of scalability and performance, we are expecting continued focus on these things with innovations like sharding, where data is split across multiple chains to reduce congestion. So sharding is a bit like splitting a book up into chapters that individuals can read simultaneously. So it basically splits the work happening on a network into smaller pieces so that the network doesn't get congested, which is not currently used by Sol, but it was a previous innovation on Ethereum. So I think we can expect continued innovation of a similar type on Solana. Security enhancements are ongoing. There's potential for new consensus algorithms and real-time network monitoring to improve network stability and security. In terms of interoperability, there are plans to integrate with other blockchain platforms for better cross-chain functionality. So Ethereum does this by using tools like bridges, such as Wormhole, to link Solana to networks like Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, and others. And that particular functionality allows users to transfer tokens quickly and securely between networks. So they're also planning on expanding that to other networks like Polkadot and Cosmos. So we expect some interesting stuff happening in terms of interoperability of the Solana blockchain. Ecosystem growth, of course, projects like Solana Pay and Solana Saga smartphone are aiming to bring blockchain closer to everyday use. So Solana Pay is an everyday payment app that allows people to pay for things like coffee, so micropayments. Solana's cheap and fast enough that it does bring the blockchain closer to how we might use things like Visa, as an example. Solana Saga is an Android phone. It's a Solana-based Android phone, has built-in additional crypto functionality using things like Solana Pay. You can trade NFTs, manage and store crypto safely. So it's designed to make crypto super easy to use from your phone, basically. So there's a lot of really interesting moves forward in the crypto ecosystem. And as the fifth largest crypto asset, not including stable coins, it is definitely a space to keep a keen eye on as an investor. If you would like to learn more, you can reach out to myself or Henrik. Hopefully that has been in some way helpful, and we look forward to speaking to you soon. Thanks for joining us. Bye for now.